Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Tokki Plays. I hope you're doing amazing. Today's build is gonna be super fun. We're building a little lavender farm, which I'm really excited about. So without further ado, let's just hop right into it. Okay, so the first thing I did is I did a bunch of terraforming because as you can see in the back there's the resident services and I kind of wanted to hide them a little bit, that they're not that visible. So I built a cliff and later on it actually came to me that this is going to be the perfect lookout spot. For now, I am not completely sure yet what I want to put behind resident services. I just know that I want to do quite a bit of terraforming and waterscaping back there, and I can imagine that it's going to look quite cool when you stand on this cliff that I'm building right now. A while ago, I saw quite many people having lavender farms on their island, especially those who do fairycore or cottagecore. I'm not doing either of these themes, I'm just doing tokki-core I guess, but I really love the idea, and when I saw all these beautiful lavender farms, I knew I wanted to have one of them on my island as well. Words are hard today, I can say that. Anyway, if you like any of the design codes that I use in today's build, I'll put them in the description box so you can find them there. One thing I did with my lavender farm is I decided to part it in 3 and have the path go through the middle, just to give it more of a natural feel and to be able to navigate around the area more easily without bumping into items the whole time. I also think that the setup could work really well on farmcore islands, and instead of using purple hyacinths you could just use normal crops, and I think that would make a really cute farm. On the left side you can see tons of flowers which are not supposed to be there and also part of Sasha's house. I still have a teeny tiny flower invasion on my island which I'm slowly trying to get rid of, and once those flowers are gone I was thinking about moving Sasha's house a little bit over to the left and then maybe building a little garden center in front of his house. But I'm not quite sure about that yet. Maybe my plans about it are gonna change completely, we'll see. By the way, I actually have a few exciting things to talk about. First of all, you guys, I have no idea how this could happen so quickly, but a few days ago we made it to 200 subs, which is just mind-blowing. I started my journey on YouTube a little more than 2 months ago, and the amount of love and support I've gotten in that time is just absolutely insane, and I'm super thankful for that. I know it's cheesy, but it's true. I truly feel like I'm thriving on this channel, and especially in the last videos I had a lot of fun. In the first few videos from my channel, I feel like you could kind of tell that I was a little shy and nervous, and all of that is slowly starting to disappear, which is quite a big thing for me. So I'm really excited to see what the future of this channel will hold. I have many ideas and plans in my mind, and I can't wait to grow together more as a community. And speaking of community, a couple days ago I decided to host my first little premiere. But before I could even sit down and prepare myself, something happened to me. I was a little clumsy. You know, I just wanted to take a couple sips of water, and for whatever reason I was probably a little more nervous than I would like to admit. The premiere was literally about to start, and the smarty pie I am ended up dropping my water bottle with the lid open, of course, onto the floor where I have all my cables, filming equipment, and everything got wet. So I rushed so hard to clean everything and get everything dry before the premiere started. Thankfully I made it in time, but it was chaotic to say the least. I'm just glad that it wasn't coffee or juice or something, because that would have been even bigger of a mess. Anyway, despite that little incident, the premiere went really well. Quite a few people joined, which I really didn't expect at all. So thank you so much to everybody that came over. I really appreciate it, and I hope you had a good time. I also had a lot of fun. It was great hanging out with you guys, so I look forward to hosting more premieres in the future. In case you're still watching, I have a question for you, so let me know about your answer in the comments. Do you have a special area on your island or an area that you're particularly proud of? If yes, I would love to hear about it, and if you want, you can also leave your dream address so we can all go check it out and just share some love, appreciate the beauty, and inspire each other. And also, now that it's the middle of March, how's the weather for you guys? Is it still cold where you live? Is it getting warmer? Where I live, you can definitely tell that spring is slowly starting to wake up. It's getting a lot warmer, it's more sunny, the flowers are blooming, and it's beautiful. On top of that, there's a river like 10 minutes from where we live. So I really look forward to going there more often, just catching some sun, taking a walk, enjoying the weather. The last few months were just very cold and gloomy. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but I hope you know what I mean. So it's just time for some spring freshness. And also in Animal Crossing, when I saw the green for the first time, I got so excited. The winter season definitely took a lot longer than I expected, and towards the end I was starting to get really sick of the snow. I do have to say that I restarted my island just a few weeks before it started snowing though, so maybe that played a role. But I did notice that in a community many people ended up time traveling to spring, so maybe we were just all sick of snow, maybe it was just too much this year, who knows. At the beginning, when I started working on this island, I was sure that I wanted my dream address to be set in cherry blossom season. However, now that everything is slowly starting to come together, I think maybe it's actually gonna be a tiny bit too much pink. I guess we'll just see about that when it's time. With this island, I just want to take my time anyway. I don't want to rush it and just complete it in my own speed. And I think that that's actually the best thing you can do, because if you pump out build after build, you'll get burnt out eventually, and that's really not good. So all I can say is just take your time, take it slow, and if you feel like it's too much, take a step back, take a break, and you may thank yourself for that later on. I've been talking a lot about different things, so I'm just gonna say a few more final things about this build because we're almost finished. I honestly don't know how long this build took me in total. The recording time I have is 1 hour 15 minutes, but I took several breaks in between. For example, when I went to Harv's Island to just get a bunch of items customized. But a total build time of 1 hour 15 minutes is not too shabby, I think. Now that we're almost done with this build, I'm just adding a few final touches up there, and then I will show you the grand reveal of my lavender farm in just a few seconds, so let me know how I did, and well, I'll see you at the end. Thank you so much for watching my little speed build. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I could give you some inspiration for your own island. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and see you in the next one. Bye!